It's October 24th, it's 90 degrees, and USC returns to the Coliseum where they haven't played since an upset loss to Washington 2 weeks ago. With the Los Angeles Times, I'm Lindsay Theory. This is Gary Klein. And Gary, 2 weeks ago, we had no idea that would be Steve Sarkisian's last game in the Coliseum. Tonight, Clay Helton makes his Coliseum debut as interim coach.
That's right. Clay Helton in his second tour of duty as the interim coach, his first on the field at the Coliseum. The last time USC was here, they were booed off the field. Now tonight, they're playing a third-ranked Utah team. I'm guessing that the reception, for the players at least, is going to be a lot warmer.
USC went from a 3.5-point favorite to a 6.5-point favorite as we near kickoff. I know I was surprised about this. You were. There's an article on the Times that describes how this line is set. But come on, do we really think that Utah's going to come in here undefeated and lose their first game?
Well, we've seen stranger things happen, and in a USC season that is marked by so much craziness, it's not out of the realm of possibility. But Utah is a team on a mission. This is an experienced coach with Kyle Whittingham, who many believe is going to be a serious candidate for the USC opening. And this is a team that beat USC last year at Salt Lake City. They aren't intimidated at all.
So let's quickly go through big injury situation. It's on the offensive line. Obviously, Max Turk is out for the season. Toa Lobendon is at center. Zach Banner has moved to left tackle in place of Chad Wheeler, who is out because of a concussion. And then in right tackle slides in freshman Chuma Edoga. This is a tough game to have such a mix-up on that line.
This is not the game that you would pick if you were going to shuffle your offensive line. Zach Banner has had a couple problems the last few games with some penalties on the right side. Now he goes to the left. Not that he might not be up for the challenge, but to do it against a Utah defense that is so aggressive is going to be really, really difficult. And on the right side, Chuma Edoga has played quite a bit as a backup. But again, now you're starting and you're going against one of the most aggressive defenses in the conference, if not the nation.
Adoree Jackson has obviously been a player we've tracked nearly every practice, every single game. He's always making headlines. Tonight, he could make headlines all on the offensive side of the ball. How much do you think USC will play him on offense rather than defense?
I think the majority of his plays are going to be on offense tonight. At least that's the way it looked going through practices. Clay Helton has said he'll play as needed on defense, so it's going to be up to Kevon Seymour and Iman Marshall and some of those other cornerbacks to do a good job, because regardless of how Jackson did last week against Will Fuller, he still is their best cornerback, and they need him.
We're getting closer to kickoff at the Coliseum. Los Angeles Times will have a live blog throughout the game. You can follow Gary on Twitter at LA Times Klein, and I am at Lindsay Theory. I almost forgot my own name there. All right, we'll see you after the game from the Coliseum.